So, ladies and gentlemen, we are back for the second semi-final of the day, and it is between two sub-junior boys team. It's Mamta Modern Senior Secondary School who will be taking on the Vedas International School. We'll shortly confirm the playing 11 of both sides. They've been a pretty decent side. Both these teams have actually put up a pretty decent show until now. Here are the two captains here. We're out in the middle. It's Ishan from Vedas International School. Or rather it's Veda from Mamta Model Senior Secondary School. So now the cracker of a semi-final awaiting us all. We'll quickly confirm the playing 11 of these two sides. So just to give you a heads up, it's not 30 but 25 minutes off. Here's the starting 11 for Mamta Modern School. Raghav, Hariom, Rohit, Dhruv, Yash. I'll get back to that, but right now it's for Vedas. Kupu, Viaradhya, Monit, Priyanshu, Adarsh, Shlok, Vihan, Dishit, Himesh, Ishan, Sharthak. So the half has been reduced down to 25 minutes. And here's for Mamta Modern School again. Raghav, Hariom, Rohit, Dhruv, Yash, Arnav, Sambhav, Akshit, Namish, Aditya, and Aryan. So on your screen, from the right to the left, we have Vedas International School in purple. When on your screen, from the left to the right, in a reddish shade of pink, we have the one and only Mamta Model Senior Secondary School. So it's about to be a double for Mamta Model Senior Secondary School. And it's Vedas International School who get things underway with the kickoff. It's straight away, willing to control the ball, but not too hell-bent on focusing on the same. They've given away the ball a bit too cheaply in the first few minutes, in the first few seconds rather. And it's Mamta Model Senior Secondary School down to business straight away. Vedas International School will have to do some defending here. You won't find things easy enough. Now, just while we talk about this, here's an update from our end. It's not going to be a usual 30-minute half that we usually see for sub-junior boys. It's a 25-minute half for both sides. And again, it's due to time constraints that these decisions are to be made, and these decisions aren't easy to be made at the end of the day, but eventually what matters is that the games end on time and there's proper playing space for everyone. It's a goal kick now in favor of Vedas International. They're up against the mighty fine Mamta Modern Senior Secondary School. And there's a bit of a hand involved there, the referee blowing the whistle. And eventually it'll be given out as a free kick, yes. While he was trying to control it. Again, these are young kids. It's good to see at least they're delivering at such a high level. And here comes the cross. They've started early. There's a chance for Mamta Model Senior Secondary School to break free, but not much of success there as the ball rolls out of play. The third goal kick for Vedas International School in a span of just 2 minutes now. The game has just started. You're still to see some positive action, even though we have already seen a bit of infringement from the men in red or from the men in pink, whatever you want to put it as. Too many players crowding on one ball there. Won't get much success, however. A bit of a chase. Vedas International School gets the ball back, but they have passed it back to Mamta Model Senior Secondary School. Now, while we talk about this, now we need to understand that, like, whatever is the kind of football that you would like to expect, these kids, I mean, they are pretty young. They started at an extremely young age, which is a great sign. They have so much learning to do, and at such a young age, they are getting such an incredible platform to showcase their talent. And thanks to Reliance Foundation Youth Sports, they have provided them with such a high potential platform. So yes, they're getting the exposure, and the entire nation is watching them deliver. So it's indeed a pretty decent and a tightly contested affair so far. It's the semi-finals of the sub-junior boys. Again, a bit of a confusion there between the two entangled feet, but it won't find something significant, something brilliant that you would like to get coming your way. This is a chance here. Vedas International School sends the ball scarring forward, but eventually, easy collection at the end of the day for Mamta Model School. But the ball's fallen back for Vedas International School. They won't be able to take advantage of the same. And eventually, the lines have been cleared away. Bit of a twist and a turn there. An appeal that there was some kind of foul play involved, and the referee did pay heed to the same. So another long ball sent forward. Quick ball being played. It's mainly the central channel that the game is lingering around. So not much to worry about for both of the rear guards at the moment. There's a fine ball there, just when it felt that Vedas International may have a decent shy at goal, but it seemed that they won't. There's a long ball being put forward, a bit of a header, left and right. But the question is whether they will be able to create something significant from this move. There's a lot of players in the midfield. It's understandable because at the end of the day, to be honest, they do not have that high understanding of the game. So at the moment, what is right for them is that they end up getting the ball in their favor because eventually, so that's the basic of football, right? Winning the ball uh, is probably the biggest win for you. Now, all the goals and all the passes and everything, it comes to you on the back of winning the ball, of keeping the possession in your way. This time the ball falling in the path in the stride of Mamta Model, or rather Vedas International. This is a great chance there, time or an opportunity to find an opening early in the game there for Vedas International, but Mamta Model School doing a pretty decent job. A bit of a bounce there on the head of the player, and he was scratching his head a bit. Understandable again, youngsters. learning the game, trying to understand the position or the situation of the game now. Sends forward, however. Again, a bit of hasty football at both ends. Now, you never know from these sudden moves, a ball may come up that you may not like against you, because these are basically danger zones for the opposition. So you have to clear your lines in order to avoid any danger. But it's good to see, like kids of the Vedas International School, they aren't interested. That was a nice turn there, a fine turn. Eventually, he couldn't keep the ball in play. But one needs to understand, like these kind of run, it is very important that you show the amount of courage that you're showing at the moment, because at the end of it all, there's a long throw sent forward. The goalkeeper will comfortably come out and collect it. No troubles so far. A nice touch, setting him up perfectly down. Not exactly on the wing. Oh, that's a brilliant piece of work there. Quite a bedazzling piece of footwork. The pass was a bit too heavy than to his liking. It's all right, however. The idea is right. The intent is there. The execution will need some time to definitely be honed into perfection, but if they are very young, and so if they can deliver a game at such high potential at such a young age, like the more they grow, the more mature they will be, the more understanding they will be, and the game will probably then start beginning to make a lot more sense to these kids. It's good to see. Look at the small pockets of spaces that are being stolen away. A nice little push there. Sends the ball from the far right straight to the arms of the goalkeeper. Balls again being sent forward. Chance there for Vedas International to break. Well, they'll probably be expecting a few numbers up forward. The kids thought that it was a penalty, but it is not going to be a penalty. Ball's fallen back for Vedas, but then that extended touch will let him down for sure. It sends it straight down. It's a bit hasty at the moment. Now the ball has been sent forward with the hope that they get some space and time. A chance there, suddenly out of nowhere, Vedas International just sprang back to life, creating a pass. Again, like as we say, that for these kids, it's more about how they stitch those passes. They're just on the verge of getting one. Now a chance there for, for Mamta Modern School, tries to take a shot from the range, but he was miles away from his intended target. And this is the chance. Sent it scarring away from the opportunity. And here's a chance for Vedas International School to break. Sends a cross, very well received down the center. Trying to find an option. Has some shooting space, takes a brilliant inside turn, but it won't yield him any result. The ball's fallen back again at a very crucial and a very dangerous position of the ground. Can they get some shooting space ahead of them? Well, they are hell bent in keeping the possession in there for themselves. We are down to the final 12 minutes of the first half. And the ball has been sent forward as well. A bit of a push and a shove, but that won't get him anywhere at the end of it. The game is going a bit haywire without much luck for any of the sides. Again, the ball sent forward. Chance there for Mamta Model School, but they didn't give the chase there. Bit of a scrambled affair at the middle as we head towards the last 15 minutes of the contest. We are still to go ahead and find an opening for sure. Sends the ball forward, but again, they won't be enjoying much domination here. While we say this, it's an honest request from our end again to like, share, and subscribe to the official YouTube channel of Reliance Foundation Youth Sports. They have been doing a pretty phenomenal job of giving this high potential platform to these kids to ensure that they are embracing the dreams early. They're starting early. That's what matter to them. There's a long chance. There's a player from Mamta Model School trying to cut it short, get a shooting opportunity in place. A nice piece of ball control there, just sends it in the air. The goalkeeper may have to save. A bit of a commotion. The ball's still not clear. A shot was taken, and eventually Vedas International ensuring that no harm comes their way. It was a kind of a pandemonium there in the opposition half. Whatever trouble that could have probably hung around in that defensive area has been taken care of by Vedas International. Now again, the goal kick wasn't as decent as they would have wanted. They have rammed it straight at the opposition attacking half. And now Vedas International School just hoping that they find some space of up forward. He was not interested because he was already offside and he knew that pretty well. And this is a chance. The ball is still not in the back of the net. It fell again out of the blue there. And this is the chance. There you go. He just ended up losing the ball. Took a shot from quite some range. It hit the spot and it went away. So long goal kick comes floating in. Again, repelled away by Vedas International for a while. Here is a chance. Can he stitch together an important pass? But again, that ball will be taken away. So throw in, nonetheless, in favor of Vedas International. Again, a long ball has been sent forward, a kind of a constant tussle there. The goalkeeper was a bit hesitant in coming out. He almost ended up spilling the ball. He'll have to be a bit more careful. That's a bit of a funny incident there. He tries to stop the ball, but it eventually. Now the ball has fallen on the far left. Brilliantly does it. Takes a bit of a 1-2. And there's a player down. The referee quickly taking a look and summoning the medico over. Most likely while he was landing, that landing had an impact. He's back on his feet. It's good to see that the player's back on his feet. Because these youngsters, again, at the end of the day, what matters is these players are safe and they continue following their dreams. So this is a far-fetched chance for Mamta Model Senior Secondary School, but it'll go out of play. A long throw for Vedas International coming the way. So here's a chance as the ball keeps on. Here comes in a long ball being sent forward from that far right. Now Vedas International has a chance to break. They still have the ball in control. They're waiting for the options to arrive. They have got some shooting space ahead, but brilliantly closed down by Mamta Model Senior Secondary School. But Vedas International School is still not done with the chance. The ball still remains in play, and eventually it has been traded away for a throw in. What a chance early in the game, early in the contest, but eventually they will enjoy much of the possession in this case. And they keep on coming. Still try to find a way forward. But it doesn't seem like they will get one. And a long ball forward this time. It's a long chase for Mamta Model Senior School player, but at the end of the day, there's a chance there. Just trying to find a few passes to the far right and the central channel as well. But at the moment, as things stand, it doesn't seem like they will get much scope again. We are in the final minute of the first half. We've already mentioned this before, that this is a 25 minutes half. Quickly, still trying to explore if there are a few avenues of getting that opener just before halftime. So you never know. Here's a nice ball being sent along the way of Mamta Model Senior Secondary School. A final dart before the whistle goes up for the first half. But then at the end of the day, it won't pose much of a threat at the moment. And the referee has blown the whistle for the first half. As things stand, it's 0-0 at both ends. Both the teams not really hell-bent in attacking straight away. They took their time and will like to keep it that way when they come out for the second half. So we'll shortly be back with the second half of the day, or rather the second half of the game between Mamta Model Senior Secondary School and Vedas International School. Still then, stay posted. And we are back for the second half of the contest between Mamta Model Senior Secondary School taking on the Vedas International School. It has so far been a pretty decent first half, not with too much of intensity from any of the side, but then they have been pretty solid on their defensive front. They have ensured that they have not given away much to the opposition. So that's a good sign, definitely. But as things stand, this can be a good chance for Vedas International School. They had some shooting space. And as we say, like inches can make a significant difference in terms of the game, and we just witnessed that. Trying to find a way forward. But at the moment, it doesn't seem like Mamta Model Senior Secondary School has a chance. This is a great run by Vedas International and even better defending. It's good to see these young kids ensuring that they are cutting their opposition shot. Take a chance. Again, sends the ball forward, just hoping that that attacker, it's number 3 or number 8 to be precise, keeps the ball in play. And apparently he does. And he's going to throw him for his team from a very decent position. Now quickly takes a twist and turn. The question is, can this move spawn something significant for Vedas International School? Now, while we say this, this contest is brought to you live by the official YouTube channel of Reliance Foundation Youth Sports. Now, there's some decent effort being made. Launches the ball into the opposition half, but pretty decent defending from Mamta Model Senior Secondary School, ensuring. I guess there was a push there involved and hence a free kick. And again, this time, not able to keep the ball in proceedings. Well controlled there by Mamta Model Senior Secondary School. Just hoping that their players get to the end of the ball. But at the moment, it doesn't seem like they will. Now, this is a chance for Mamta Model Senior Secondary School to break. They have some space ahead. Now, they are looking for the numbers. Decent control. The ball has been sent to the far left. Decent piece of work there from number 7. Eventually cannot keep control of the ball and takes a tumble. He's just hoping for a foul, but it definitely didn't look like a foul. But again, a miss pass in the center has allowed Mamta Model Senior Secondary School to get hold of the possession. Now this is a chance. Shooting space up forward. They were looking for some time and shot. They were just hoping for a few more numbers up forward. And eventually they ended up submitting the ball straight into the arms of the opposition. A decent inside cut there. Probably that inside cut cost them a bit more time than to their liking. And comfortable take in the end. Now this is a decent ball there. But again, that first touch would let him down. He couldn't kill it down on the first touch. First touch is very crucial if you're an attacker because it eventually forces your opposition.
कल कितने फोटो खींच दिए कल कल भी एमजीएम में फंक्शन था कल मंगनी थी
to put in a necessary step. Now there was a nice run there from Mamta Model Senior Secondary School attacker, but he would eventually not reach the ball. The ball's fallen back. The ball's falling a lot more for the Purple Brigade at the moment, and that is Vedas International School. They have not used their chances properly. A decent piece of defending there, and will eventually end up giving away a corner, but it's more important they would believe right now. The corner seems a much better option than giving away the ball at such a dangerous juncture. Floats in the corner, not much staying in the same. There are a few players of Vedas International School. A fine turn has allowed them to send across. It's found the man. The shot goes into the back of the net. This is poor defending, very poor defending. And it's number 15, Raghav, who finds the back of the net for Vedas International School. There were almost four defenders in the line, and the ball evaded everyone. Shocking. Absolutely shocking there. They kept on looking for a long time to find the back of the net. Well, it seems like it's Mamta Model Senior Secondary School who's got the back of the net, so it'll be them who will be on the charge. Sincere apologies for a confusion there. And it's time now for Vedas International School to keep on cheesing the ball. Pretty decent work, but the ball has been snatched away by Vedas International now. Looks around, tries to find a few passes together. They'll have to keep the ball in play, but eventually it rolled out. There's a change happening. That's the first goal was scored by Raghav for Mamta Modern Senior Secondary School. And here's the confirmation. It's Ayush coming on now for Vedas International School. And it'll be pretty hell-bent to find the back of the net as well. This is the chance for Mamta Model Senior Secondary School again. But then Vedas International School has taken the ball away and would like to push forward. Sends a scarring ball at the far right, but straight into the arms of the goalkeeper, so no troubles whatsoever. Try and find some space forward. Vedas International School will have to press harder if they are to find the back of the net. But right now it doesn't seem like they have much shooting space or room for themselves. Again, a decent piece of clearance here. There was the change being confirmed. It's Ayush who made way for Vedas International School, and Adarsh went out. A decent piece of defensive work there from Vedas International, from Mamta Senior Secondary School. The scarring ball forward goes past everyone and now falls back for the attack. And then this can be a chance for Vedas International School. It's a substitute, Ayush, who will have the chance to keep the ball in play. He eventually does a pretty decent job of doing that. Sends the ball forward again. And they send a cross. Sends a looping cross in. There was a chance. A free header. There wasn't any defender marking him. But he couldn't connect to it properly. But he still has the ball and does a pretty decent job of darting down from that right wing. And the ball has eventually been taken away by Mamta Model Senior Secondary School. It's fallen back for Vedas International School. Some shooting space. Goes to the left. Takes past the defenders. Still looking. Keeping the ball in their control. Again, now looking for a pass from that far right, but doesn't get much to it. The ball still in control of Vedas International. They have enjoyed the best spell of possession in the opposition attacking unit for a while now. And it seems that there is a player still down who took a tumble. So at the end of the day, there won't be any harm done, but the medico has been summoned over to have a quick look at the player who's down. It's good to see that the player's back on his feet. Sends a quick ball. Now that's a miscute pass that actually allowed Vedas International School to find some space for themselves. They have some decent scope there, but the referee's blown the whistle, so it's going to be a free kick against them. Here's a chance for Vedas, and ever since that goal that has been scored against them, Vedas International School has come pretty much alive, but they have lacked the precision in execution that they would have wanted. A poor piece of defense allowed the opposition to score. They will now be focused on the ball's gone the other way out. So it's a goal kick now and back in favor of Vedas International School. And a goal kick taken quickly. A bit of a very emaciated effort there. Again, an opportunity for them to probably just find an outing or find an opening, but the ball has been reclaimed there by Mamta Model Senior Secondary School, and now Vedas International School will need to find a way forward. It evidently doesn't seem like that they will, because the ball's now back in control of Mamta Model Senior Secondary School. We are heading towards the final 10 minutes of the contest. It has been a pretty solid affair with Mamta Model Senior Secondary School finding the back of the net, exploiting the error of Vedas International School in all its glory, and eventually landing it in the back of the net. Time for Vedas International. That's a brilliant effort. Put in that extra stretch so that he does get the ball. But while he was putting the stretch, he ended up putting a bit too much power on the ball, and eventually the ball has been won back by Mamta Model Senior Secondary School. Pretty decent work from Mamta Model Senior Secondary School. Sends his cross from the far right straight into the arms of the goalkeeper. Uh, as things stand, it's a corner now in favor of Mamta Model Senior Secondary School. A chance for them to double their lead and probably find that all important equalizer that they still have not, to double their lead and find that all important insurance goal that they will be desperate. They send in a ball there. Goes for the cross. The goalkeeper had to pull off a save and trade it away for a corner. It came out of nowhere. He took it on the turn, but the ball dangerously looped around the box. And the corner floats in there. Is there still a chance for Mamta Model Senior Secondary School? It doesn't seem like. But they have the ball, but a bit too scrambled out there in the opposition attacking unit. Not really controlling the ball as they want to. And now this is some good opportunity for Vedas International School to break, but they won't savor much success. Sends the ball forward. Chance for Mamta Model Senior Secondary School. Takes the shot on the turn and finds it into the back of the net. Just when you would want them, the celebrations galore. And this game is almost over. It can very well be the telling blow to the aspirations of Vedas International School. The goalkeeper couldn't have done anything. The defender was pretty slow to move there. And what a fine finish there. This game is running away from the opposition. Vedas International School has 7 minutes to find the back of the net. If they can, well and good. And if they can't, it's gonna be a further call of doom for themselves. It seems as if right now they do not have any answer. And if the first goal was simply the overture, the second goal is so far the culminating crescendo that has already smitten them hard enough. Now the question is, can Vedas International School find an opening, find a goal in the next 2 to 3 minutes, and make the final few minutes of the game alive? It doesn't seem like they are struggling to keep the ball at least in their control as Mamta Model Senior Secondary School get the ball back in their favor. Will eventually go out as a throw. This time sends the ball forward. It doesn't seem like they will enjoy much. Again, sends a long ball. And now Mamta Model Senior Secondary School has an opportunity to break free. The defender clouding over. He'll have to control the ball. He does, but the ball was snatched away from him. And it was done in a pretty clinical manner. Now we'll have a quick replay there. This was a celebration. Well, they deserve it. They totally deserve it. The kind of finish that they have done. The opening goal was a bit of a fluke, if you would say, because all the defenders tended to switch off. But the second goal, it was a screamer, to say the least. And they'll keep the ball in control now. They'll try and push forward. Whatever possible ways they have. Now, Mamta Model Senior Secondary School. They're firing on all cylinders at the moment. Takes a long ranger, but it had a bit too much weight on the ball than he would have wanted. So a goal kick now in favor of Vedas International School. That's a quick maneuver there, a defensive piece of maneuver from Vedas International School there, ensuring that no harm is done. Now chance again for Vedas International School again to break free. Sends the ball to the far right, takes an outside turn. Can they get a goal here? But it's an offside. The flag's gone up already. Now quickly, a few passes being stitched in the midfield there. Couldn't control. It bobbled up a bit too much, and it's gone out. Again, a bit of an awkward bubble. There, the player was unable to control it at the end of the day. Again, they start, they restart. Final 2 minutes of the contest coming up. They are very close to the final whistle of the game. The game is going a bit haywire at the moment, so not much success that they will be able to manage right now. A quick ball sent forward, collects it comfortably, takes a twist and turn, now sends the ball packing in the stride of the attacker, but eventually Vedas International School will do a pretty decent job of controlling the ball in their favor and not giving away a late move that could have wreaked further havoc in their half. Now this is a chance the goalkeeper will comfortably collect it. No harms done at this point in time. Final 19 seconds of the contest coming up. We just have, I guess we'll have an additional minute of additional time being given. The game still carries forward. Now, Mamta Model Senior Secondary School wanted to push for another attacking intent there, but eventually won't get it. Time for Vedas International School sends the ball forward. The goalkeeper will come out of his line and eventually collect it comfortably. This is a chance again and goes straight into the arms of the goalkeeper. He'll comfortably collect it nonetheless. And that's the end of the first, and that's the end of the second semi-final. Mamta Model Senior Secondary School has taken away the bragging rights by 2 goals to 0. It's Raghav who found the opener, wherein it was Akshit who doubled their lead at the stroke, or rather after the halftime. A shake of hands, heartbreak here for Vedas International School. That's all from the second semi-final. We'll soon return to you with another cracker of a semi-final. Stay tuned until then. Do not go anywhere. It's just a matter of minutes before we return.